Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota Today. Capital Credit Union has more deposit options than just a typical checking account. And Tony is here to tell us all about it. Welcome back, Tony.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. So first of all, what kind of deposit products do you offer?
Well, I think nowadays, interest rates are higher on mortgages and car loans. But one of the nice things is, kind of two sides of a coin, I always say, is that you're actually making some money on some of the deposit accounts around town, which is nice. So a lot of people, they'll just have the plain Jane savings, right? And that usually pays like 0.05%, or basically, let's be honest with you, not really much at all.
Yes.
So, I would encourage people to see what else is out there and what's going to kind of help them and be the best fit. So we kind of have the plain Jane savings. We'll start at the bottom kind of. We just launched a product a few months ago called a Thrive Savings, and that pays 1.67%, which is nice. And all the details on this are on our website at capcu.org. You can check out all the products and all the, legalese on that. So that one pays quite a bit more. And then you go to your checking accounts. Now, a lot of times, checking accounts now have some bonuses too.
Yeah, awesome. So we talked a little bit about an Edge checking account. What is that?
So we have an Edge checking account where we're at. You get your ATM fees automatically refunded. But we just launched on May 1st our updated Classic checking, which we're super excited about. That'll pay 3% on anything up to $20,000. So say you have $20,000, and over the course of the year, 3%, that's $600 for just having a checking account.
Yeah.
So instead of like a lot of places, they might not have a lot of fees, but you don't really get anything for the checking account. So at 3%, we're super excited to have that. We just ask that you use your debit card 12 times a month. There's no minimum balance. There's no fees associated with it, free checks. So we're excited to launch that product this month. So you kind of get a little extra boost with the credit unions, a little bit more bang for your buck.
Yes, definitely. That sounds awesome. So we talked about savings accounts too. What is the minimum deposit for a savings account?
So typically, there's no minimum. To be a member, you just need $25 in the savings account through the credit union. And again, I mentioned last time, you should just live within 75 miles of a branch. But say you're a member, and say you had your parents lived in Minneapolis. They could be members now too, because you're a member if they want to take advantage of some of the perks on that. And one of the other things that we have, so you kind of have your savings, your good checking accounts, your good savings accounts, and then we have the money market accounts. So those are liquid. And when I say liquid, that means you can take it out, use it, there's no penalties. You don't have to keep it in for like a year or two. And the money market accounts, depending on the amount, will vary, usually, 0.5 to 1%, or it just depends on that. And then finally, one of the other products we launched is a combo CD, and that'll pay actually 4%. And the combo, I had to ask too, because it's kind of a unique product, the Capital Credit Union. Say you put $10,000 in the CD, you have a complimentary savings account that will pay up to $10,000 at 4% also, and that part is liquid, meaning that sometimes you don't want to lock all the money in the CD. So if you put 10, you can match up the 10 in the savings account, and you can use that money and add to and put it back in there, which is just a fantastic product. So you're kind of not locked into that old school CD.
Yeah, and that's unique to Capital Credit Union?
That's the first I've heard. I'm sure other places have it, but I've been doing this a long time, and I actually had to ask, well, what's a combo CD?
Yes.
Yeah, so you learn something new every day.
Yes,
so
wonderful. So are the funds federally insured?
Yes, we're insured up to $250,000 through the Credit Union Association, and that's per account. So say you were joint, the husband can be primary in one, and then the wife can be primary in another, so that would be up to $500,000. So there's a lot of ways to kind of boost that, how much you're insured for, and we talked about that a bit last time with, you can see some online banks for maybe half point more, but wouldn't you really rather have it local and know where it's at? Just better safe than sorry.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you for all that awesome information. I know I definitely learned something.
Yep.
So how can our viewers contact you guys?
They can reach out to Sadie at 13th Avenue or myself or Lauren at our Veterans Avenue location, and we can get you all set up, kind of go through your needs, and if you wanted to bring over some funds, kind of see what's going to be the best fit for you. So I would encourage you, if you don't have a banker or if you don't know your banker's name, give one of us a call and come on down.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tony. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Yep, thanks so much.
Yes, coming up on today's show, we have Cooking with Cashway.